Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brap Genius back at it again with another video. We got a new helmet and a whole new setup. Hopefully you guys can hear me better, and hopefully this setup works for you guys. So the title of today's topic is going to be, it doesn't matter what kind of bike you ride. Yeah, start it off right, boys. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Mom. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, we're getting real muddy.
But on camera when I die?
Of course. Now, the reason I wanted to make this a full-blown topic is because there's a lot of people that hate on each other in this community. And I think it's so sad because, in my opinion, it doesn't matter what you ride. You guys have heard me say that in other videos. And it shouldn't matter to you either. As long as somebody's on two wheels, that should be your focus. The point of riding is to get out and be free, find yourselves, and get away from all the troubles of your life, you know? Be free. Enjoy what God's given you. So why are you going to go out and hate on somebody else because they have a different style than you? Take it for here. I'm with my buddy Scott again today. He's got a Harley, I got a sport bike. We respect each other's bikes. We both have interests in each other's bikes. I want to get a Harley someday. He wants to get a sport bike someday. Hopefully soon. And I feel like that's how everybody's thoughts should be about riding. You should want to experience other kinds of bikes and see what it's like. Don't judge it if you haven't tried it. You know, people hate against scooters all the time. I went out and rode my old boss's scooter. You know, I had so much fun on that thing. And then I would have never in a million years would have thought I would have had fun on a scooter. But they're fun little peppy bikes. I've ridden cruisers, supermotos, dirt bikes, super nakeds. I mean, I've ridden most bikes. I haven't ridden them all, but I've ridden most bikes. And you get to appreciate each different quality that each of those bikes have. You know? Some people hate on a bike because of the CC it has. Who the hell cares, man? This is a 1000, okay? Why am I going to knock somebody that rides a 250 because they're riding a 250? You know what? They could probably ride their 250 better than I can on this 1000 because smaller bikes are easier to learn on and easier to master, and that's just a fact. I started out on a 650 before this bike, and I've had this bike for 4 years now, so I'm definitely starting to really feel like I'm comfortable on the bike for sure. But I'd be lying if I said I'd master this bike. It takes years and years of practice, and that's why you should respect anybody riding. My buddy Matt that I ride with too the other day, he was telling me a story. He was up in some Rocky Mountains back in the twisties, and he said he was going pretty hard. And some old guy on a Honda, here he is on this Honda Cruiser, and he said he couldn't lose him. And eventually they pulled over, and the guy's like, "I see you were trying to lose me there, huh?" Just like messing with him. And he's like, "Yeah, I was surprised you're able to keep up on that thing." He's like, "Yeah, I've got 3 R1s back at home. You know, I've pretty much been riding for years, and basically he's mastered the bike itself." And that just made Matt respect that rider even more. I think some people just forget about where others come from, you know what I mean? Some people, you know, you gotta remember, a lot of people work really hard for their money. So if they choose to spend that money on a motorcycle or any kind of two-wheel vehicle, scooter, whatever, you know, it shows that they value it and that they want to get into that kind of game. So you shouldn't knock somebody just because they have a different style than yours. A lot of people, you know, there's a lot of people that get handed stuff too, you know? Some people get handed brand new bikes, brand new cars, and that is what it is, you know? If their family's in a position to do that for them, good for them. Okay? You shouldn't be mad at them because they were in a better situation. And those people shouldn't hate on those who have less money because they weren't in as good of a situation. And the bike game, you know, and in general, I mean, that's the way we should really be living, is, you know, respecting each other and each other's differences and trying to understand each other's perspective. Because everybody's too judgmental. Everybody has their own interests and own things in general and things that bring them to a specific bike. And you should respect that. If anything, when you see somebody riding a bike and you're confused as to why they're riding it, well, if you get the chance, you should ask them why they're riding that bike. It might be a sentimental thing, you know, it might have been a family member's or something like that. Or it might have been the only thing they could get, you know? Or maybe it's the bike they wanted their whole lives, you know? This is my dream bike. I wanted a 2005 GSXR 1000. I got it, and I am blessed to have it, and I am grateful and thankful for it every day, you know? And I'm so happy whenever I see anybody else on a bike on the road. I always throw up the deuces. I say what's up, throw out the peace sign, you know? But not everybody else throws it back. And I mean, it is what it is, you know? It's not that big of a deal. You know, you just feel kind of bad when, you know, you're trying to show respect to somebody and they just don't feel the same way because you're not on the same bike as them. Yeah, I got my girlfriend on the back too today, so I'm trying to keep her entertained. I want you all to tell me what kind of bike you ride right now, or if you haven't had a chance to get a bike yet, what kind of bike that you want to get. And then we can all have a nice conversation down in the comments about all the differences and where we all came from, and, you know, learning about each other and this passion that we have in motorcycles and dirt bikes, guys. So do me a favor, comment down below what you ride or what you want to ride. And let's spread some positivity here in the community, especially during trying times like these. My girlfriend's squeezing my guts, guys. I can't I can't even talk. Well, let's try and spread some positivity, guys. That's all I'm trying to do. Have a great day, guys. Peace.